Oh, we've been bamboozled.
What are the bookends? All right, someone else do it. That was terrible. Okay, you do it.
Welcome to the bookends. The in-depth book review you never asked for.
What is our book?
The Invisible Life of Addie Larue by B.E. Schwab.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, we spoiled the whole book in this. So yeah, I think we should just move on to the details.
I love it. I'm ready.
I like this theme. Very nice theme.
Okay, so Henry's bookstore, and the book was called The Last Word. And so I wanted to try to find a bookstore in New York that would be The Last Word. And there actually used to be one, but it's closed now. And so this kind of changed into finding the best bookstore in New York City. Maybe somewhere. Okay, so here's an overall list. I picked 7 because that's kind of the theme for this book. So first is Strand Bookstore. Strand is on Broadway, and it's family-owned, independent. It used to be on Book Row, which was like a block of New York City that was made up of a bunch of bookstores, and basically the Strand's the only one that survived, and it is now 18 miles worth of books. So it's like Powell's, but in New York City. I mean, I'm obsessed with Powell's, so I have to pick this one. And it's owned by originally Ben, but now his son Fred, who passed it to his daughter Nancy. Next we have Forbidden Planet. Forbidden Planet mostly just does sci-fi, horror, comic books, graphic novels, that kind of stuff. They sell some novelty items, which I thought was pretty cool. But I picked this one because the store manager, Jeff, here looks a lot like Henry. So I was like, maybe he's hiding under the name Jeff. That's what it looks like. It's that. Okay. Next we have Dashwood Books. Dashwood Books is they specialize in photography books. Basically, they just sell photography books. And since B, Henry's best friend, was like always looking at like these art books in his store, I thought this was a good choice. Plus, it's a basement shop, which Last Word was also. You had to like go downstairs to get it. And this is David, the owner. Here. Next, we have Rizzoli Bookstore. Rizzoli Bookstore is this. It's like known for its architecture. It's upscale, chic bookstore, like really pretty New York. And this is Chad, manager. Which I don't know why that made me laugh. Chad. Next, we have McNally Jackson. McNally Jackson is described as egalitarian. So they have a really large selection of niche material, a lot of like weird magazines and stuff. And I thought this was good because we know Henry's sexuality kind of like was on the spectrum, right? He like was attracted to those person rather than gender. And I thought this kind of bookstore would support those interests, and maybe he have a store like this. And this is Sarah, the founder. Next, we have Argosy Bookstore. Argosy Bookstore is almost a century old. It's also a third-generation, family-owned, independent bookstore. They mostly deal with antiques, first editions. They also repair old books. And it is now owned by Judith, Naomi, and Adina. And then also a guy named Ben, who's not much. But these ladies look pretty awesome. And then last, we have the Mysterious Bookshop. This is the oldest U.S. bookstore that is specifically a specialty mystery bookshop. And this is the owner and founder. And he also, after opening this bookstore, started writing his own mystery novels. So I thought this fit well with Henry because he started writing after managing the bookstore. So, what do these all have in common? And I'm asking. Someone has to give me an answer.
The books.
Books.
I don't know if this was like. I feel like you put freckles on these people's faces or I don't know if you.
Freckles!
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought that why do these people have freckles on their face? I always thought
It's
of something on my
Oh,
computer screen.
what?
And I was
freckles.
They
So
all have
Yeah.
freckles?
I went back and edited them, so they all had exactly, no more, no less, than 7 frickin' freckles to prove a point that you can remember someone by the number of freckles on their face. This is not a thing. You don't just
That's
remember
awesome.
someone for eternity because they had 7 freckles.
Oh, we've been bamboozled.
Hey, I
I
did
should have
notice.
known Clayton
I
would
did
see
notice.
through me. That point bugged me a lot.
That was awesome.
Oh my
That was
god.
subtle. I liked it. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Right, what do we say to get people to follow us? Follow us.
Follow us at Bookends. Go to our website. Buy our merch. There you go.
YouTube and Instagram. That's where you can find us.